Dang. Oh my God. Why I look like this, y'all? Good morning. Oh shit. I do not know why the Lord got me up this early. Look at Oh my God. And the things I was thinking when I woke up were so damn crazy. Some people up doing witchcraft. There's some people up doing witchcraft and shit like that, bruh. I don't know who it is, but it's funny as hell. If it's not that, it's like it's movies in my head or something like that. They need to, I'm about ready to write a script, y'all. That part right there. It's like somebody went to go get a ritual done by somebody on some real shit. And then the person do some weird shit and blow some dust at the person. And the person like, ooh, what the fuck is that? And they think it's something like some like I don't know what it is, like some sort of like powder or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Blow some dust at them and some of that witchy powder and shit like that to ward off evil and stuff. That's what the person telling them it is, bro. And then it's like, um, no, it's not that. It's just the it's the dust from my feet looking ass. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on, bruh. But it's giving that either something like that or somebody need to be writing a movie. You feel me? When it come down to all of this shit and making certain stuff fun. You feel me? Or funny. I'm up in the middle of the night and I'm like, Lord, why am I up, bruh? And then I start thinking funny ass shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking in the mirror and stuff like that, and I just get this weird ass image of somebody like blowing dust at somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Telling that person like that's gonna help them ward off evil and shit, you know? And then it smell funny and shit like that. And the person like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? The person like, it's gonna help you ward off evil. So they like, what is it? Some sort of magical dust or something? And the person telling them that's the dust from when they sand their feet, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm woke. So somebody is like a fake witch practitioner doing weird shit to people. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord. It reminded me when I first got up on the internet doing spiritual shit and stuff. And I channeled this message. And it was like somebody, they sugar daddy passed away or some shit. And somebody was like paranoid about that shit. Oh my God. They must have had that sugar daddy for a long time. I'm trying to put my scarf on. I can't even put the damn scarf on. It's because of these nails. It's annoying. But I cannot sleep, y'all. Well, I could sleep. I was sleep. I ain't gonna lie. Then I woke up and I started thinking funny ass stuff. I could not go back to sleep. Oh my God. Oh wow. Thank you. That part. I feel like I look crazy. I looked at myself. Ooh. Oh no. I didn't even put on a scarf last night or anything when I went to bed. I didn't tie my hair up, y'all. And now it seems like I don't know what the hell to do with this shit. And I was also hearing something else. And I don't know why I'm thinking these thoughts like somebody watching somebody, but it's giving it like I'm thinking like they watching at nighttime. And then it just started to sound a little creepy, and it wasn't at first. He said, "Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending that I knew you, and you knew me too." That part right there. And it's like, why are you obsessing? Why are you obsessed with me? Oh my God. Oh wow. Good morning. Blessings to you. Blessings to y'all over there, all the way over there in Australia. Oh wow. Oh my God. Dang. Somebody they oh my God. What is going on? That's these hairs from this bang. And they definitely look out of place and shit. Let's slick that shit up under the scarf. Let's go that way. What the fuck? You said, "Can I hear you sing a song?" Ooh, baby, I just woke up. I don't even know. I don't know. That's what I'm hearing though right now. If it makes you come through, that's still my love. I was hearing that the other day. I don't know what's that's about, y'all. Somebody. They had to go see a man about a dog. This shit better work this time. It's reminding me of that shit, Karate Kid and shit and stuff. I'm just trying to tie my scarf on. It ain't working. Oh my God. What think I'm doing? She come around here, she needs me, she need it. I was wondering if people be awake at this time. Like, why am I awake at this time, folks? That part. I went to sleep early. And that's why I don't go to sleep early. Cause no matter what, I'm gonna end up still waking up in the same amount of time. Okay? And that shit even, right? Just about. As you can see, I got perfectionist issues. Looking at perfectionist issues. Looking at this scarf need to be straight, and it needs to be the same amount on this side as it is on the other side. Even my scarf got to be balanced with mass. Everything about me is balanced. Oh my God. See that shit? Period. Who be up at this time in the morning, y'all? While I'm hearing that shit. They in Miami son. What she say? Boosting bitches, where y'all at? Stuffing that shit in y'all back. Oh my God. That shit funny. Okay, there you go. Ah, oh my god. But yeah, it took forever to do that. Get you big, but I got it done though. But I got it done. You understand? Don't matter. It don't matter about the time it took. You feel me? What matters is that I got it done. You understand that part right there? I don't know who need to hear that. You hear me? Early in the morning with it though, right? That part right there. Mind your business. That part somebody they need to. Ooh, go ahead and subscribe, Bookie. That part right there. Go ahead and subscribe, Bookie. What's going on, fam? Okay, I don't know why I'm up so other than the fact that what the fuck going on, why I feel so lit and stuff, and why everything's so fun. Yeah. You know, who is this romantic person? Who is this romantic prospect? Look at that. Oh my god. Is it Richard? Look at that. Richard. Somebody named Richard. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Richard. Peace, love, and light. Third chakra, Archangel Samuel. Ooh, we up today focusing on our desires or something? What's up? Good morning. Somebody, you got somebody here. Somebody name could be Richard or something too. Okay, I don't know why I feel like this though, even though I be reading, but somebody you could be grown now, right? I don't know if you mixed or you white. You could like Dragon Ball Z. And I don't know why, but that's important or that's funny. But yeah, somebody you could like Dragon Ball Z. In particular, Goku. Okay. Indecision in the reverse. Somebody made a choice or a decision here. Right? And then this man here, he could somebody he could have like gray or hazel eyes. Somebody who was like probably older or established, like I said, somebody grown or something, but it was given like somebody also like probably temper energy or just like meditate and get into control of their own energy and stuff like that. I was living like you up in this phase where it's like you're attractive at this time. Peace, love, and light. And it's giving like that's why I feel like it looked like he like getting that energy together. And it's like gonna do something with it. Oh, excuse me. But somebody is looking kind of crazy as a protector, right? Like the wings, they look a little ruffled, more ruffled than normal. And it's giving like they look a little more sharp than normal. So yes, you're protected. That part too. Your blessings are protected. Real shit. This that time when they be getting up and getting up and trying to like take people blessings and stuff with that witchy stuff they be doing and stuff like that. That's what it is. Oh my God. No, but for real though, it's giving it. And it's giving like you're safe, and you're protected, and something about your desires and stuff like that, your heart's desires or what you desire. And it's given like you're attracting the things that you desire. And it's also about being confident in yourself. Somebody is like I don't know why I'm hearing the word like approachable. Whereas like you could have this unapproachable type of a look about yourself, somebody, and it's like your intellect is one of those things that you use to protect yourself, okay? That part right there. It is going to be, it's very important that you like brush up on your skills, your knowledge, okay? As you move forward up on your journey, your purpose, you're going to notice that certain things that you learned more on an intellectual basis right now is very important. You understand? Like things you learn from the business world or from like going back to school is going to prove to be very important and also helping you to protect yourself is what I'm seeing here too. So it's giving that um use your words. You understand? Peace, love, and light is given that. Use your words, okay? And the world part here. Expansion, growth, opportunities opening up for you is given like don't be afraid to get out here, and expand, to grow, to learn new things, to meet new things, meet new things, meet new people, to travel, do new things. Okay. That part right there is giving new, all things new, okay? But it's more so like a expanded perspective, okay, and perception of the world, right? And it's giving like you taking a step back from everything. And you got this, it's like you looking at the world like you're looking at a blueprint. You understand? Period. It's giving that. And it's like you could see the world and all its vastness, but it's almost like it has been reduced to something that can fit inside your hand or on a piece of paper type shit, like a outline of the globe or the, you know what I'm saying, the world or some shit like that, like something like that. It's reminding me of school and shit. Peace, love, and light with the thinking woman here. It's like you're taking the world to school, fam. That part right there. Ain't y'all finna go to school, some of y'all? Angel of strength here. It's telling you to be strong as you move forward and into the world, right? And it's telling you don't be afraid to teach the things that you learn. That's the truth as well. Be confident in what you know. It's like you could have some things that you swear by or live by as well, like your own code, principles and things like that too. That you live by, you could be teaching those to other people. And we got Healer of the Ages here, woman holding a heart. So there could be a very loving, kind woman who's like giving off like Mother Teresa vibes and shit like that. Somebody who could be a healer. I mean, okay. Also, this giving like divine woman, but she's holding her heart to this Healer of the Ages. Somebody was in love with Jesus or Yahweh or something like that. Somebody like that, and they, or you just love God, right? Angel of love here. You welcome. Good morning, y'all. But yeah, somebody they love God. That's what I'm seeing here. Got a whole lot of love for God. And it's like you tell the whole world how much you love God. That's what I'm seeing here too. Okay, angel of love here, underlying energy. And it's giving the Lord taught you. And God taught you how to love yourself, right? And taught you how to take your power back and love yourself. And you learn these things intellectually or It's giving something like that. Some ways through traveling the world and expanding your perspective, getting outside of your own culture. Some of you are getting outside of your own country, okay? Getting outside of what you're used to as well. Help you learn some things that you're not accustomed to that help you, okay, when it comes to living your life as a human, okay? And how living as a human is constant healing, right? Because humans are weak. And I said what I said. It's the truth. I guess that's why. Peace, love, and light. Oh my God. Action here. Okay. A woman holding a coin. Somebody's finna be rushing towards you, right? Because they know you solid. Period. And they know you're connected to a certain healer because of some shit you be saying or something you say, and they want to take action towards you. Okay, action, action. This is necessary. What is this? So something is necessary. I don't know what it is, right? That you marry this girl. That part right there. That's what I'm hearing that song right now. Okay, marry that girl. Marry her anyway. Somebody. And you done heard a bunch of bullshit about her. And he's like, I'm gonna marry her anyway. Not even just that they've been being rude to you. Oh my God. Probably the girl. She's been being rude to you. Her and others, huh? That she's been rude. Why you gotta be so rude? But somebody here is what I'm seeing. Yeah, somebody's running at you because they need something that you have. You understand? And this could be a woman, you hear me? And you feel like that, and it's somebody coming to you because they need something. And that's probably why I was hearing that song. And it's like when she comes down here, when she wants and needs, when she need it, and that's still my love. Right. You finna be going through some stuff with your finances. It's finna be, your finances are growing. Okay. So it's giving like you come to the world bearing nothing but your heart. This is all I have to give to you. It should be look at that. Oh my God. Why I feel like that. You just take your heart and give it to him type shit, but no, it's giving that. And then you get some money in return. Like the universe just pays it forward to you in a different type of way, right? Okay. And somebody could very much be out here like with that energy, like Jesus, or like I say, it's like just prayer, right? Devotion. That word, yes. Devotion. Your devotion, your love, your obedience is helping bring abundance into your life. So you can just be in the beginning stages of that financial growth and things like that is what I'm seeing here. I swear that part right there. Who be talking like that though? Because I swear I've been wanting to say that, but it's a way that it's being said. I swear for God. Who talk like that, fam? Because that's what I be wanting to say, but that's not what come out of my mouth. That's not that's not my normal lingo. But it's like I know people like that. You hear me? I know somebody talk like that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But it's giving it. I swear for God. You understand? That's how somebody talking. Okay. I don't know what they talking about though. Peace, love, and light. Probably is giving that, like swearing about something. It's giving about somebody's character and shit like that too, about somebody else. It's about how a person was when you met that person or something, or when you seen somebody. So what I said, somebody could have been unapproachable or it seemed as so, but it's like this person is very approachable once you actually do approach them. They're very gentle, Real shit. That's what it's showing here. They're gentle. They got a very healing energy about themselves. If you get to talking to this person, they may take you all over the world with the conversation. You understand? This person is a doer. You understand? They are also a thinker, but they are also a doer. Okay. This person is the type of person they like to get shit done. You understand that part too. So they focus on themselves a lot. It's the type of person that, so when you see this person, they may seem unapproachable because this the type of person that is like is very much thinking about themselves. Okay, in any environment, even if it's like a big, large environment and things like that, they will acknowledge that it's a big environment and it's a whole lot of people and things like that. But they worry about themselves. You understand that part? They mind their own business and things like that. So this the type of person that you would have to approach this individual. I sense somebody was a little intimidated, right? And then it's like that's why he's like he was feeling some type of way and then not speak. And the next time he see you, he will speak to you or something like that. If it's a masculine energy, is giving it's a masculine energy. Walking away. So that part right there too. Somebody is like your period. It's a woman going through some stuff, right? That man's be going through. And all these songs is coming up. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm hearing that song. I had to leave that hoe alone to get my mind right. So it's giving like a woman, you've been messing with a guy that is like you don't know where, period, his love or loyalty lies. 'Cause now I'm hearing that damn song with that one guy, Khaled, and he's like, "Tell me where your love lies. Waste the day and spend the night." So that song right there. And it's like you probably was just thinking a little bit more, period, of somebody than they were thinking of you or something. But it's looking like if this is the same individual, that person, okay. Somebody's understanding why you walked away, and more than likely it's because you do want to get your money up, but somebody making you feel like if you was to get your money up, you wouldn't want to go back to them or some shit. It's giving eat your heart out. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. It's giving that energy. Um, somebody. Somebody could be a stud too, because I'm hearing that too. You understand? But it's like up in the older days when they used to use that word that would represent a guy that thinks he's the shit, right? A man that thinks he's fine. Like we call him now a scrub. Piece of like what you say? A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine and also known as a buster. Always think about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So you had somebody like that before up in your life too. One of your exes or some shit like that, or just somebody who just was trying to fuck with you, right? And they the type that ask for things all the time. You know what I'm saying? They want money and shit like that, because I'm hearing that Beyonce, that Destiny's Child, bills, 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 stuff like that. So there's somebody who couldn't pay your bills, they and all of that type of stuff. You understand? So you somebody who be serious about go and getting the money, period. Victory card here. But it's like you probably just developed because you went through some healing with this healer of the ages here. Now you're more professional about going and get the money and stuff. You do more professional works and things like that. You're not so much the one that's wearing your heart on the sleeve, like give just you know what I'm saying, period. And it's like you could be flirty. You could be like having these feelings sometimes where you want to be romantic and shit like that. You might want to involve yourself in romance, right? You want to go out on a date or something, you get these feelings randomly. It's giving us like sporadic. It's not something that's constant. It's a random thought here and there, right? Or a feeling or something. I'm hearing that peace, love, and light adjacent possibilities. So I see doors opening for you. Okay. Opportunities presenting themselves, some that you haven't considered before. People saying like you'll be a good fit for certain things, okay? People who've been watching you and observing you, right? And that's a good thing, right? Sometimes we do need people to watch us and observe us, and to see what we can possibly be good at, and help us to expand our horizons, especially where like work opportunities and connecting with other people, networking and stuff like that is concerned, because sometimes we can be boxed in to, and subjected to the things that we know and environments that we know of, people we already know, and things like that. And it can be hard to, get to know new people, um, or even see different perspectives or different opportunities, right? You're thinking about what you already know exists and things like that, right? So that's why it's good to expand, because then you get outside of that box and you realize that there's a lot more available, right? Than you that part too, right? Because somebody is in some about what was available to you, right? You had to get out of your normal routine environment, out of them circles that you've been in, to see what's really available, what's really out there. Wow. Ciego, I hope you do better, that you feel better, fam. I don't know what's going on in that part, but I do hope you, feel better. And if this be a message that you need, you know what I'm saying? That part right there, that's a good thing. I was wondering why I got up when I got up. I was wondering why I woke up when I woke up, looking crazy and shit like that. I don't know why. Sometimes it's like your eyes just be way bigger than normal. I look in the mirror, I'm like, what the Oh my God. And what's so crazy, usually I don't look in the mirror right away when I wake up. I do everything before I even look in the mirror. That's the honest to God truth. I've been to, clean myself up, all of that type of shit, and then look in the mirror. Like damn near right before I jump in the shower or something like that. Out of everything, clean up the house, clean up everything, clean up me, wake up, washing my hands, washing my face, because I sleep with my fist balled up, and that's why my nails been popping. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably go get them done today. But my hands, no bullshit. Like I don't know, it's giving that some of us be fighting in our sleep or some shit. But I be wake up, I fucking my hand will be in fist balled up tight, you know. Six chakra arcangel Metatron here. Okay. So yes, it's giving like where these opportunities lie with the adjacent possibilities and things like that. Something about your sixth sense, okay? Or your ability to read in between the lines and things like that. Okay. So your knowing doors have opened for you. You can be hearing things. A lot more shit than you would normally hear. You understand? Not just, because you got this like spiritual gift and ability and insight, right? Okay, so it's an insight, right? And it come off as like a gift or ability. And it's like now you could tell that you have expanded because you're hearing different things now, right? You're getting different information, and you're also that part right there. Certain things you like being put on to in spirit and energetically and stuff like that. That's what's up. That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like somebody who's watching you, they can tell that too. They can tell because of how the stuff that you're talking about is changing. Okay. They can tell that you're up on a whole different plane, a whole different, that part right there. And it's looking like you might be going in a whole different direction, like an entirely different direction, right? Mm. Somebody needing to release their attachment to what they thought it was going to be, or who they thought it was going to be. And this could be more deeper, okay? Like on a romantic level. And like what I say, somebody is like you give your heart to this person, and you had to learn to not give your heart, just like go out there with your heart, right? Wearing your heart on your sleeve, or here, take my heart type of shit. You had to learn that, right? Now somebody's watching you. Now, whoever this person is, they've always wanted somebody like you, real shit. And it's like this person here, they had to release their negative attachments to what they thought it was going to be, or what they who they thought they would be with too. And it's like, don't let nobody shame you. Okay, that part right there, I feel like so. It got something to do with working with people that are different race, but not just working with liking, loving, even being in relationships with people that could be different races and stuff like that than you. But that's what I'm seeing here too. But it's like somebody always wanted somebody like you. And then it's like you don't fit the normal package because they might or be white, and they typically would date white women, and you're not white, or you understand what I'm saying? Or you might typically date black men, or you know what I'm saying, something, or white men, and this person is not that. You understand? So it's like you could have had some sort of a, you know what I'm saying, idea of how you thought this person should be, how this person should look, whether they a little darker complexion or lighter complexion. Is like somebody you had in your mind, how, even if they're beautiful or something like that, period, versus being ugly or something like that, or pretty. You got your bad bitches, period, that type of shit too. You understand that type of stuff as well, where it's like, okay, I always knew I wanted a bad bitch, or you hear me? But I saw somebody yesterday, and I swear it stood out, right? And they said my granny told me that the pretty girls are problems, right? And then he said, but I told her my wife not gonna be ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that shit and I started laughing because that's some shit we'd say, especially if you were youth, you a child or something like that, and they like, oh, don't be chasing after them pretty girls. You always knew you wanted a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that, right? And then it's like you get you a pretty girl, but she not gonna be the way that the ones that you was chasing after. Like she not gonna be nothing like the ones that you wanted, the ones that you were chasing after and things like that. But she's gonna be a pretty girl. You understand that part? And that's because your granny is helping you. You know that your granny's helping you because she know what you like and stuff like that. It's also reminded me of Rick Ross when in that Aston Martin video in the beginning, when he was like looking at them cars and stuff, him and them little girls, his friends, they looking at the car. He like, I'm gonna have that car or whatever. That's gonna, and she's like, you're never gonna have that car, Ricky. And he was like, one day he is, and he gonna have that car. And then he was like, boss, looking at that part, the little boy. It was like the little boy had his voice right up in the video type shit, and he said that. But eventually he had that car, right? You understand? It just took him some time. But that's what it's giving some of y'all. It's some childhood friends and family members and shit like that. That, oh, that person ain't gonna never be this or that, and it's like you finna prove everybody wrong, right? That part right there, where you already are proving them wrong. And it's this saying, right? And you like making people, you got them biting their tongue. You understand that part right there? That's what I'm hearing right now. Like you might as well just don't say it. You hear me? Period. Because it's giving somebody they want to say something. They got some slick shit. They had some slick shit they want to say. They might as well just keep it to themselves now. You understand? Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm hearing here. Somebody appreciates you for defending them, for standing up for them as well. This could be a man, okay? And you could be the woman. And you could be like a lion, a beast, a ferocious beast. Oh my God, Lord. But yes, it's like you could have ferociously defended somebody at that, whether in the physical or the spirit. That's what it's given. Lord have mercy. I swear for God. One more hair. Hold on. I might just need to get your brush. Oh God. Okay. So yes, it's like you ferociously defended someone. You could be ferociously defending your people. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's something about a connection that you have with somebody. Okay. It's something about a connection. All right. and you could have defended somebody from a married couple, or you defend this married couple, or you and somebody are supposed to be together in some way, shape, or form or work together, and that's what you're defending, okay? The connection that you have with this person and the fact that it's strictly business, period. Ain't it a movie called Strictly Business? I need to watch it. Well, because it's what is it about? It might be about some shit like that, blurred lines and stuff like that. I don't know. Somebody having to assert themselves or some shit like that too. Let me fix. Spirit be doing this shit. That part right there. I swear it's like I don't know what the fuck out of nowhere a button there, button unbuttoned. Oh my god. I could have sworn I just stood up and fixed that shit. But this a prime example of how some stuff that be costing a lot of money don't be really worth all that money. I promise you, this like $100 pajama set. Pajamas usually cost like $15 to $20. You understand? And I swear it's like I don't know where my top button go. It was gone for a long time. The rest of the buttons just fall apart when they want to. I swear this hair still bothering me. Okay, that's because it's in the wrong place. Y'all just seen that it's not supposed to be with my little side baby hair. So I'm gonna pull that off because I did that. It's out of place. So that part too, right? And that's the truth. Somebody is like, you stick out. You understand? Period. But I don't know why I was hearing that, like a sore thumb, or you know what I'm saying, like a thorn in the foot or some shit like that. You could be a pain in that somebody's, period. You can be that, somebody could really be going through something, feeling some pain or something, but you could really be that, but it's not in a bad way or something, but somebody noticing you stand out. And it's like it could be because this person's a little older and she's very, very younger. That part too. They both matching each other's energy though. Man holding the coin, woman holding the coin. The when it's so somebody you seen somebody. And it's like when you see this person, you seen all they power. Okay. That's what I'm saying too. Or it's like that's the way that they show up as a very powerful being, all tied up in a reverse. So somebody is like free and they're in their power. Okay, they walking in their power and very, very powerful, very strong and very, very powerful. And it's given like this is acknowledged by the opposite sex, okay? Whether you're a man, it's acknowledged by a woman. If you're a woman, it's acknowledged by a man. So it's acknowledged by the opposite sex here. All tied up in the reverse. Somebody got some free time on their hands or something like that as well. Y'all could both be very much focused on business, be business people, could own your own business and things like that. And it's given just getting together, you and this person is it's about somebody either putting a pride to the side or somebody being confident. Is what I'm seeing here too. You say hello, Seattle. Which Seattle? Because I just realized that it's more than one. I just realized there's more than one, almost everything. Why all of these states have the same names in them for cities and stuff like that? Why ain't where's the originality and stuff? Why everything seemed copied and pasted over and over and over again? Oh my god! Like for real though, I just noticed that. Like this shit rigged up on everything. Man holding the heart. Like, bitch, which Milwaukee you finna perform at, ho? Cause I thought you was coming here. Now I'm pissed off. to find out it's a fucking Milwaukee, Minnesota. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that even? Oh my god. No, for real though. Like, what the fuck is that? Nobody ever heard of that shit. It's Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Looking at it. Well, no. Man holding a heart here. Third chakra archangel Samuel. Somebody wanting you to talk to them or something. And somebody knows when you're talking to them too. It's like you so cold at whatever it is that you do. And it's like people be knowing when you're talking to them. Somebody really wanted you to talk to them. So they have been on that Kamehameha shit. You should be, get over here. Look at that. Mortal Kombat shit. This person, I don't know who he is, what it is, but he wants you to talk to him. Mhm. That part right there. So he's been what? He's been watching you talk to see what you want, to see your desires and stuff like that. I'm so sorry you will not find that here. You hear me? You gotta ask me because exactly directly. Cause I'm like Beyonce a little bit. You hear me? That part right there. I get jealous. Don't ask me what I want in front of 1,000 bitches. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. And I don't know if you got any intention of giving me what I want, but then next thing you know, it'd be weird like that. And then I want to beat a bitch up for doing what I said I wanted to do. You know, and everybody can do it. Look at that. But bitch, you wouldn't have never wanted to do that if I never said I wanted to do it. Bitch, that part right there, I get jealous. You hear me? I don't want nobody. I don't give a fuck at this point. I don't care. And one thing I won't be jealous of is you as an individual, as a person, or anything like that. But when it comes to a man, you understand, peace, love, and light, especially if I want them, because I really don't be wanting those. You hear me? I'll get fucking crazy. You hear me? Don't ask me shit in front of no other bitches. I don't know how to describe this. What I'm saying right now. But that's what I'm saying right now. That part. Even not even just that. When it comes to what I really, truly, truly want, you understand that part right there. I don't believe that's everybody's business, so it won't be told to everybody. Happy family. You ever sat there and really like, the seed in the reverse? It's like when you really tell people what you want and you a public figure, probably a streamer, all of that type of shit. You hear me? Next thing you know, here comes some bootleg ass motherfucker trying to act like everything that you said you wanted and shit like that. Show up exactly as that and shit like that. Next thing you know, they breath smell like shit. They trying to dog you out, cussing at you and shit like that, drooling out the mouth. It's like a fucking pharaoh beast. It be like that, y'all. I think low key there was some payback from when I cussed a few people out when that man just cussed me out a few days ago. Like, girl, you be going crazy. You be talking shit like that to people too. And it's like, no, no, no. It's big no, 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 cause no, hell no. Oh my god, victory coming out. That's crazy though. So yeah, you got some sort of victory here where romance is concerned, and some about your feelings, keeping your feelings and emotions under control, or using your intuition to assist you as you move forward, helping you maintain your peace and your balance in situations. It's giving like whatever you learned during your healing, you was exercising in it and it actually worked for you. So good job. That part right there. Cause you know how much I wanted to cuss that person back out, go crazy, doing go keyboard warrior crazy. You understand that part right there. But I just sat there and I'm like, damn, he called me a punk ass bitch. I call Lil Wayne a punk ass bitch. Look at Oh my God. I'm sitting there like, damn, this must be some karma. Look at that. Cause I thought dude was cool, right? You think somebody cool, next thing you know, they cussing your ass the fuck out. You understand that part right there? Get your big, you gotta get a taste of your medicine. And God mama need to taste her medicine too. That part right there. Shit. I don't drink that shit. I don't eat that. Oh my god. I stopped making that potion a long time ago. Ain't y'all been hearing me telling people I apologize and shit? Look at that. I can't believe I was acting up. Oh my god. I look back at yourself like, oh, that wasn't me. For real. That wasn't me. That shit. That was AI looking ass. Oh God. Well, what's up with this happy family situation? Okay, I see that there. Is that y'all want to be a family together? Or you want somebody? You want to be a family with this person? You were scared to connect with this person before, and somebody your family put you on to somebody. Okay, your family like, oh, you should check this person out or some shit, some family member. But these summer days, that part right there coming up. It's going to be fun, okay? Especially for the family. I'm hearing fun for the whole family. Some of y'all got events going on, and it's going to be events where you can bring the whole family to, you, the wife, the kids, the all that type of stuff. So I'm talking to a masculine who has a wife, right? Or you're ready to get married, okay? So I see family events doing things where the whole family can show up, okay? Everybody can be involved. Door to romance. And you even have be able to get a little bit of romance in, okay? So you got a victory where that is concerned. Somebody they got their ideal type of partner. They found somebody they could do business with, somebody that they can love on, somebody that their family loves, or you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody that's trustworthy with the deceit in the reverse, a victorious person, somebody with the winner spirit. Okay. Door to romance here. This also is a personal victory, okay, for somebody. Where romance is concerned, maybe this man has been working so hard, you understand, with the promise of, one day you're going to be able to settle down and live a life that's nice, get you a nice woman and settle down with the things like that. So he's been working hard and working and going off faith with that healer of the ages energy here. Somebody they get to settle down with, somebody that they can build with and be happy with. Somebody goddess of the moon energy. Somebody is wanting to okay, hostilities in the upright, goddess of the moon in the reverse. There is a priestess that's not a priestess who's pissed the fuck off, and she might try to come at you or me. Looking at that's what I'm seeing here. She's angry because her intuition is not working. Goddess of the moon, she lost her power within this blue moon. She did something. Okay, so she lost her intuitive insight during this blue moon, trying to do some sort of a ritual. Okay, and she's been hostile towards you, more than likely through the words, and the spirit is hearing her and things like that, and probably whatever ritual that somebody tried to do. Think about it as they were warned. They knew not to do it. There was some sort of sign when they did whatever they was doing, or before they did it, that should have made them not do it, but they still did it. Okay. They tried to disturb somebody's path, okay, with the temple path here. They either tried to like do a destiny swap. Right, period. The blue moon. The blue moon's supposed to be one of the rarest moons, If they come every year, it's once a year type shit. You know what I'm saying? That type. So if people all these shits is like different days, different portals, different shit you able to do, right? And this bitch finna fuck around and find out, or she already has, she finna be mad. Hostilities in the upright. Because it's given she also has some sort of intuitive insight that she did not follow here. What's going on with this energy? Somebody's hostile towards somebody. They're in balance with the yin and yang in the reverse and the door to spirit in the reverse. So I just kind of like took it in the upright so I could see what it was. But yeah, they that's not an angel. The door of the spirit is closed on this person. They don't fuck with them no more. And they telling her if she try to come back, they gonna attack her. She gonna be attacked. I don't know if it's her because she must have been trying to attack somebody else in the spirit. So there's going to be a priestess probably going crazy on YouTube either. She gonna be so aggressive, okay, talking about what she gonna do, what's finna happen to some other people or some shit. Ain't shit finna happen to nobody. This woman don't got no power. She can't do shit to nobody unless she physically do something to them. Blossom in abundance here. So I don't know if it's to scare somebody, scare one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like scare tactic or some shit like that. Or she's just really angry. I did some shit that'll make a motherfucker angry right there. Period. Especially if they had spiritual insights and stuff like that and was receiving insights from the moon and they not able to no more. That could make somebody mad. When we got the garden and the gate in reverse, they try to attack a chosen one that actually accepted the opportunity to walk with God, with the higher powers. That's their problem. So this lead from romance to this shit. Oh, and somebody you must have was fucking with that other priestess, huh? And that part you was fucking with that bitch, and she probably not a priestess. She probably just a witch or somebody that do witchcraft too. That ain't even finna be working for her no more. That's crazy. So that's where the hostilities is coming from. Now this person might be more verbally aggressive than anything. I don't see this person being able to like touch you or get near you or anything like that either. Okay. But somebody you might just really need to watch your back because it's like, where the fuck you come from? Period. Like somebody come out of nowhere and they up on some dumb shit, period. That part right there. Like, where the fuck you, what the fuck you on? Where the fuck you coming from? And it's like on misty ass background type shit. Like, I don't know if the person's like lurking or hiding somewhere, thinking, man, attachment in the reverse storm warning. And okay. He already went through that shit with that bitch, whoever it is. And you probably did too. Some of y'all, it's like you definitely dealt with somebody like that. It could have also been somebody else. Like you get a reader to do something for you. You don't like the way they reading for you, and then you snap on this shit. You don't like what they saying and shit, so you snap on them. It could be that as well. Okay, but no, it's definitely somebody. It wouldn't come out in reverse just because somebody said that somebody is not a real psychic or not a real goddess or something. It'll only come out like that if that's so, right? Period. That part right there. Because we get a lot of that where people will say this and that, and the cards don't match what they be saying either. So it's giving like you're going to be having some damn, you probably took somebody's spiritual insight. You probably like now you got walking around with like a triple or a quadruple anointing where that shit is concerned. It's the truth. Seven chakra archangel Uriel. So that could have been due to a battle. And that's why the person might physically want to fight you or battle you now because they lost in the spirit. So they don't want to let that shit go. And you got blessings coming around. So it's getting at it's like they not gonna be able to touch you. Okay. And it's like moving forward, you and your healing energy is what I'm seeing here. Peace, love, and light. Moving forward into this new beginning of healing and things like that. It's like that's your new lifestyle. It's like you just, you live a life focused on well-being, okay? Your own well-being. The thinking man. Some of y'all you smart. You a thinker. You think more than you talk. You sit back and you listen and things like that. Right. And it's like somebody you can see somebody either cares about you or you see them that they care about somebody else, right? But it's like you looking at this person without judgment. You listening or looking at somebody, you not judging them, but you can see that there's genuine care or concern for another individual or even for yourself coming from this person. And somebody knowing somebody was divinely guided to them or intuitively guided to them because you were able to pick up on somebody's feelings and emotions, and it's given like you were spot on, with even some things that they thought and they never spoke it before. Okay. And I guess when you learn somebody feelings and emotions, you showed them some sort of care, right? Man, holding the heart, door to door to healing and happiness, door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, so that's what it is. Somebody can see that somebody's also focused on themselves, you know. Where's your focus? Where's your attention? Okay, somebody's so nosy. You hear me? Somebody so nosy. They want to see where your focus is, where your attention is, what choice have you made? You know, what choices lately have you made? Okay, the see the reverse family. Somebody's family is not deceiving them. Somebody don't trust their family too much a little bit. That's what it's giving. Like they try to hook you up with somebody or some shit like that. So you got to do your research. Before you know what I'm saying, they think they know you, that part right there, because they think they know you so well type shit, but they probably do. You know, they probably do. Because you coming off as the man holding the heart. Usually they say that's the man that's the dealing with family emotions and stuff like that, even romance and stuff. But usually he'll be emotional. He will to me, he be snappy sometimes, right? Or moody. That's what you would call it, moody. Somebody feeling some type of way. I ain't never seen this before. They bought you a ring or something they ain't give to you. And they wear it on a necklace. They wear it and they put it on a necklace. Somebody brought a ring for somebody, and it's like they didn't give it to the person yet. And if they didn't, then you understand what I'm saying. But he's wearing it as a necklace. I never saw that shit before, and that's I'm now seeing it. And it's like he could see you as been you been focusing on your own self. I think he been watching you to see which direction you're going to go in. Okay, so he's wondering if you love him or if you love somebody else. The other person helps you with your personal healing and happiness. The other person helps you by being smart, talking to you in a logical way, like a doctor or a teacher or something, helping you to focus on yourself and heal yourself and things. Then this person, you have some sort of romantic or emotional connection to this one here. However, the emotional connection to this individual that you do have is healing as well. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that too. Blossom in abundance here. So y'all also, you may notice your finances getting better just because you know this person. You're not around this person. They're activating your heart chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, they're making you more confident and focusing on what you want and what you desire, so you're able to align yourself with those things more better. Also, it's like something about the law of attraction. As you focus up on your own personal happiness and healing, you realize what it is that you desire and what you want, and you were able to attract those things. You attracted this man because of your healing, the work that you've done upon yourself. Okay, he likes the way you dress. He could like the way you move, dance, or something. He could be an artist, okay? Because outcast, he could be an outcast individual. You could be an outcast individual. Is what I'm seeing here too. Well, whoever he is like he don't do stuff for other people. He dressed the way he want to dress, all that type of shit. But something about wanting to impress you, okay? He don't care about that type of shit. He can be very smart, okay, as well. And somebody who's been like growing abundantly, especially where finance is concerned, even gaining respect of other people out here, especially when it comes to being a teacher or being looked to for knowledge, okay, where growth and healing and things like that is concerned. This man is the man, period. I don't know why I said it like that. Whoever he the man, okay, and other men respect him and shit as well, so that's why he the man too. It's not just because all the ladies want him. You want him to talk to you too, because I'm hearing that Olivia Dean song where she's like, um be the man, man, man. Talk to me. So whoever he is, you do want him to talk to you, right? But you also want him to be the man. This somebody that you want to see on top. Like it's reminding me of Beyonce now, the Love on Top song. You understand? This person make you feel like that at times. Okay. This could be a family member. It don't gotta be a lover, okay? Now we got action here. Storm warning in the reverse. Somebody's taking action because they don't want to have a storm. Okay, period. Also, there is no hard problems, no drama right now. There is no clouds on the horizon. There's no storms on the horizon. It's giving somebody you've already been through the worst as well. So whatever you fearing, you need not to fear. Okay, it's giving you got a lot of experience as well, just like how I talk to the women. So I'm talking to a man right now. You've been there, you've done that. Okay, thinking man here. You are experienced. You also have some sort of wisdom about yourself as well that's granted to you from the higher powers as well, is what I'm seeing here. So not only do you have experience, okay, so yeah, people look to you for guidance and things like that because you've been through a lot of things. You're also smart. You got educated on certain things, especially where healing is concerned, is what I'm seeing here too. So it's like, yes, you're somebody who's wise that people look to for advice. You probably giving somebody some advice on their relationship, on how to avoid a problem or a disaster in their own relationship, or you're applying these things that you learned to your own life now, things that you used to use to help people, help other people, stuff you would like tell other people as advice and things. You're now realizing that, maybe it's time for you to take your own advice and things like that. Somebody now ready for love, right? Or take somebody else's advice, right? Storm warning in the reverse for showing some sort of feelings and emotions. You're smart, you talk, you're logical, but you need to learn when to, bring your heart into that shit. And it's like, I don't know no other way to say it other than what I just said. Different than like, because to me, a lot of stuff, it comes to me like movies and poetry and rap songs and singing songs and all kind of stuff like that, right? So it's pops, you hear me? And your daddy could have been the one telling you this shit too, but it's like pops when it comes to the part where he was about to throw them cereal away when Craig poured that big ass bowl of cereal and then he got the milk out the refrigerator and then he tried to pour it in a bowl, but it's like it just splashed in there a little bit. It wasn't shit in there, right? He was finna throw the whole bowl of cereal away, but that's a perfectly good bowl of cereal. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. And his dad caught him while he's about to throw it away, right? Because he don't got what it takes to make it perfect or some shit like he don't got enough milks to pour up in his cereal, so he don't want it. So it could be anything. He don't got enough to pour into that, and it's in his own mind. That's how he feel about it. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? To pour into something, but it's given and you could use something else. But then that's generic, ain't it? Then right? You trying to finesse? Period. What do you say? You better put some water on that shit, boy. You better put some water on that shit. But when I think about it, it's like water represents love, and that bowl of cereal represents like the person that you love, right? And it's like something is getting dry or whatever. You just ain't have what it took to, make it the way it needed to be, right? And he about to throw the cereal away. So he don't want this. It's any meal, you understand, period. And you just don't got a certain ingredient, right? And it's like you need that ingredient. That's what you thinking you need. You need that specifically, right? But it's giving us other things that could work too, right? Like watered down milk. Oh my God. So it's giving that too. A watered down apology. Get your ass smacked. Look at that. That part right there. I don't know. But somebody is like, yeah, they need to do something like that. So somebody definitely they just like walked away to avoid issues, right? It's giving that. Okay. It's like separation, right? To put some space, some distance, and some shit like that time in between us and stuff. And it's giving that, everything work out over time or whatever the case may be. That could have been what somebody expected to happen too up in a certain situation. But no, they got to do something. They got to take the action. It's given like this person done this before. You understand that part right there? Storm warning in the reverse with the world card. It's like so you're not accepting no small things from that person because they always do that. And it's they whatever it is that they be doing. You hear me? Like what is it that they do? I don't know, but he was finna throw the cereal away. You feel me? That part right there. And they always doing that shit. So look, the sun here and the yin yang energy here, okay, period. And it's a blessing, okay, this balance here, okay, yin yang energy as well. So it's a blessing that somebody has balance and they know how to, and bring balance to their logical side and their spiritual side or their emotional side and their logical side. They bring in balance to the situation. They know when to act and when not to act. They know when to attack and when to retreat. You understand? They know when to speak and when to not speak, when to stand up and when to sit down. You understand? It's a blessing that this person has tremendous self control on their own. You understand, at the same time get so much attention and things, but they still manage to have all this self-control, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Somebody embarking on some blessings, a new beginning in their life. But at the same time, it's like they're very balanced, okay? And its energy is very much peaceful, very yin yang energy. Okay, door to spirit. So it's like you were helped to achieve this type of yin yang energy because of spirit or through spirit. Okay, spiritual awareness and spiritual learning and learning about how somebody, your purpose is sacred. Even period. Your purpose is even sacred, right? So when you started to look at it as such, and then it became more important to you with the healer of the ages and the sun card there. Yeah, okay. So it's like you made sure that you're on your purpose. You're walking in your path, your divine path is what I'm seeing here, following your divine contract. Somebody, you got a contract with the source of the sun, like that part. Appreciation here with the world, showing appreciation to the world makes the sun shine on you better or shine on you more. It's because you have a appreciative spirit. It is being recognized by the higher powers. Okay, that's one of their ways of showing you that they see you. Okay, and that they're proud of you. It be too much shit in this dog shit in the grass. Look at that. Well, you say grounding is good and heals. It takes static. I probably need to move. You hear me? To out the city to a more rural area. You understand, or something like that, right? 'Cause everybody got a dog now. This bitch, nobody, that part right there. And then these people are like not the type of people that clean up after their dogs, fam. They all walking them little bitches around and then just letting them shit everywhere. As much as I would want to walk barefoot on the ground, you understand, I just can't. Angel of love. Sometimes I go on my balcony and I step on my balcony and take my shoes off because I sweep and mop the balcony some. So that part right there, I do it on there. But I ain't gonna lie, I be just trying to walk through the fields out here, and they, it just, oh my god, it should just be so shitty. Period. You want to have a good experience and shit like that. Even though, you see what I'm saying? But no, y'all, it's about to be 5 a.m., y'all. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. But yeah, I'm probably try to see about stepping out. Maybe I'll go to the lake. Yeah, maybe I'll go to the lake and I can go put my feet in the sand or something like that, right? And they don't be having shit in they sand. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. Have a blessed day.